Hello, welcome back. We're here again today with another tech terms, and again today we're going to be looking at website continued, and we're going to actually just read where we left off. Oh, sorry, website. Let's get website. All right, cool. So we read through this. This is continued. Let's look at the background of website. So for further information, history of the World Wide Web. Okay, the NASA.gov homepage in 2015. The World Wide Web (WWW) was created in the 1989 by the British CERN computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee. On 30th April 1993, CERN announced that the World Wide Web would be free to use for anyone, contributing to the immense growth of the web. Before the introduction of the Hypertext Transfer Protocol (HTTP), other protocols such as File Transfer Protocol and the Gopher Protocol were used to retrieve individual files from a server. These protocols offer a simple directory structure in which the user navigates and where they choose files to download. Documents were most often presented as plain text files without formatting or were encoded in word processor formats. So let's go look at the history of it. While website was the original spelling, sometimes capitalized website, since web is a proper noun when referring to the World Wide Web, this variant has become rarely used and website has become the standard spelling. All major style guides, such as the Chicago Manual of Style and the AP Style book, have reflected this change. In February 2009, Netcraft, an internet monitoring company that has tracked web growth since 1995, reported that there were, wow, 215,675,903 websites with domain names and content on them in 2009, compared to just 19,732 websites in August 1995. After reaching 1 billion websites in September 2014, wow, a milestone confirmed by Netcraft in its October 2014 web server survey. And that Internet Live Stats was the first to announce, as attested by this tweet from the inventor of the World Wide Web himself, Tim Berners-Lee. The number of websites in the world have subsequently declined, reverting to a level below 1 billion. This is due to monthly fluctuations in the in the count of inactive websites. The number of websites continued growing to over 1 billion by March 2016 and has continued growing since. Netcraft Web Server Survey in January 2020 reported that there are 1,295,975,827 websites, and in April 2021 reported that there were, wow, okay, seems like it, did it go down? Okay, we wonder why. So okay, it says websites, and in April 2021, yeah, it looks like it went down. Reported that there were 1,212,139,815 sites across 10,939,637 web-facing computers and 264,469,666 unique domains. As estimated, 85% of all websites are inactive. Okay, wow, as an estimated 85% of all websites are inactive. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Static website. A static website is one that has web pages stored on the server in the format that is sent to a client web browser. It is primarily coded in the hypertext markup language HTML. Cascading style sheets CSS are used to control appearance beyond basic HTML. Images are commonly used to create the desired appearance, and as part of the main content, audio or video might also be considered static content if it plays automatically or is generally non-interactive. This type of website user displays the same information to all visitors. Similar to handing out a printed brochure to customers or clients, a static website will generally provide consistent standard information for an extended period of time. Although the website owner may make updates periodically, it is a manual process to edit the text, photos, and other content and may require basic website design skills and software. Simple forms of marketing examples of websites, such as a classic website, a 5-page website, or a brochure website, are often static. Hmm are often static websites because they present predefined static information to the user. This may include information about a company and its products and services through text, photos, animation, audio, video, and navigation menus. Static websites may still use server-side and includes SSI as an editing convenience, such as sharing a common menu bar across many pages. As the site's behavior to the reader is still static, this is not considered a dynamic site. Dynamic website. All right, here we go. The dynamic websites. That's its main articles, dynamic website, dynamic web page, web application, and progressive web app. All right, so you see the statistics, server-side programming language. What if we click on this? All right, so blue is HTML. Okay, ASP.NET is the red, and the yellow seems to be Java, and then PHP is the green. Okay, great. Now we see that. A dynamic website is one that changes or customizes itself frequently and automatically. Server-side dynamic pages are generated on the fly by computer code that produces the HTML. CSS are responsible for appearance and thus are static files. There are a wide range of software systems such as CGI, Java Servlets, and Java Server Pages. JSP, Active Server Pages, and CodeFusion CFML that are available generate dynamic web systems and dynamic sites. Various web application frameworks and web template systems are available for general use programming languages like Perl, PHP, Python, and Ruby to make it faster and easier to create complex dynamic websites. Yes. A site can display the current state of a dialogue between users, monitor a changing situation, or provide information in some way personalized to the requirements of the individual user. For example, when the front page of a news site is requested, the code running on the web server might combine stored HTML fragments with news stories retrieved from a database or another website via RSS to produce a page that includes the latest information. Dynamic sites can be interactive by using HTML forms, storing and reading back browser cookies, or by creating a series of pages that reflect the previous history of clicks. Another example of dynamic content is when a retail website with a database of media products allows a user to input a search request, e.g. for the keyword Beatles. In response, the content of the web page will spontaneously change the way it looked before, and will then display a list of Beatles products like CDs, DVDs, and books. Dynamic HTML uses JavaScript code to instruct the web browser how to interactively modify the page contents. One way to simulate a certain type of dynamic website while avoiding the performance loss of initiating the dynamic engine on a per user or per connection basis is to periodically automatically regenerate a large series of static pages. All right, let's go to the next one. Multimedia and interactive content. Early websites had only text, and soon after, images. Web browser plugins were then used to add audio, video, and interactivity, such as for a rich web application that mirrors the complexity of a desktop application like a word processor. Examples of such plugins are Microsoft Silverlight, Adobe Flash Player, Adobe Shockwave Player, and Java SE. HTML5 includes provisions for audio and video without plugins. JavaScript is also built into most modern web browsers and allows for website creators to send code to the web browser that instructs it how to interactively modify page content and communicate with the web server if needed. The browser's internal representation of the content is known as the document object document object model, DOM. WebGL, Web Graphics Library, is a modern JavaScript API for rendering interactive 3D graphics without the use of plugins. It allows interactive content such as 3D animations, visualizations, and video explainers. Wow, and video explainers to present it users in the most intuitive way. A 2010 era trend in websites called responsive design has given the best viewing experience as it provides a device-based layout for users. These websites change their layout according to device or mobile platform, thus giving a rich user experience. Types. Websites can be divided into two broad categories: static and interactive. Interactive sites are part of the Web 2.0 community of sites and allow for interactivity between the site owner and site visitors or users. Static sites serve or capture information but do not allow engagement with the audience or users directly. Some websites are informational or produced by enthusiasts or for personal use or entertainment. Many websites do aim to make money using one or more business models, including posting interesting content and selling contextual advertising either through direct sales or through an advertising network. Um, E-commerce products or services are purchased directly through the website. Advertising products or services available at a brick and mortar business. Freemium. Basic content is available for free, but premium content requires a payment, e.g., WordPress website. It is an open source platform to build a blog or website. Some websites require user registration or subscription to access the content. Examples of subscription websites include many business sites, news websites, academic journal websites, gaming websites, file sharing websites, message boards, web-based email, social networking websites, websites providing real-time stock market data, as well as sites providing various other services. See also, and you can look at that. And these are the references. You can look at that as well. Take your time. And here are external links. So that is the end of today's Tech Talk on websites, and we will get back to you later. We will continue next time with domain name. Peace.